everyone, Editing Tay here, and I am starting a new series both on here on YouTube and on Twitch. On YouTube, I'm going to be posting monthly story times where I take stories that I told over on Twitch and I edit them down and then post them weekly because I think it's a lot of fun. So tonight's story, our very first story, is titled Mysterious Gems in the Underwater Mall, and I hope that you enjoy. We start our story with a human. They have long blonde hair that flows down and curves about. It's very wavy. And they have these big round glasses, and they walk around this mall like it's the first time that they've ever seen it. Because it is. This is their first time in the underwater mall. And they're amazed at everything that goes on in there. With the fact that the shark swims above and there's fish under their feet. There's the different stores. The walls a lot of them are clear walls so you can see into the stores, and then you can see through some and things like that. And they're absolutely amazed at everything that is around them. And they're walking with a little cow who walks next to them. Now you see, in this particular world, humans and animals live together. They're friends. There's very few people are not vegetarian. It's just how this world works. And this little cow walks next to their human friend and just goes, excuse me, hey, Alyssa, this is a beautiful mall. And Alyssa just kind of gazes back and nods with an awestruck face, just it's perfect. And the two of them begin just walking around this mall very happy and having just a wonderful time. Except the problem here with that is they were in such awe. They're in such awe, in such amazement, that it's hard for them to notice things that should normally jump out to someone. The fact that there's a little chameleon who just seems to always be right next to them. Neither of these two have a friend chameleon. It's not something that they normally have. It's not, it's none of their friends or anything like that, but they don't notice because they're enthralled by just everything going on around them. And especially too, Alyssa absolutely adores the fish and will sit there and just gaze at these fish as they swim back and forth in front of her. They're having the time of their lives. They've never seen anything better. And this little chameleon, though, keeps changing to the wrong color. This is why it should stand out to people, because this chameleon is the wrong color. When it sits on a pink wall, it's green. When it walks along the ocean floor, the glass floor, it's yellow. It's not hiding. It's really trying to. This little chameleon's trying to hide, but he's really struggling. This is not his forte. But they don't notice. They don't care to notice because they're just having such an amazing time in this beautiful and gorgeous underwater mall. Eventually they spend a lot of time here, right? They spend time and it becomes lunchtime so they head to the food court of the mall, and in this food court they take a little, they pop a little squat, they order some food, some grass for our little cow, and Alyssa gets a nice soup, a nice little mushroom soup, that actually, one of the garnishes that they put on this particular mushroom soup that makes it just a fun little thing is, the bowl itself is a normal wooden bowl, But then, like, the decoration on the side of all of their soups, whatever type of soup you have, is, like, the decoration on the bowl. So, like, this particular bowl has little, like, mushrooms sticking up along the edge, and it's really cute. It's really cute. You would absolutely adore this mushroom soup bowl. And so the two of them are enjoying a nice meal while this chameleon is sitting at the next table over. At this point, he's put on some sunglasses, and he has a nice emerald green as he sits on a ruby red table. Just vibing, like, very clearly watching these two. Like, Alyssa and her friend Cow, who we're gonna name Burt. Alyssa and Burt. They're vibing at their table. They're having an amazing time. And this chameleon is just like, I'm watching you. But doesn't say anything. Like, other people have started to notice that these two are being watched. These two are too amazed to have noticed that they're being watched. So they finish their lunch, and, you know, they're finally over just their awe and their amazement at this mall. Like, just, like, how cool it is and all that. Like, they're finally over it. They're finally ready to, like, actually get some shopping done. And in that process, they end up going into this store. And it's just like a normal like mall clothing store. Like, there's clothes for all different, in this case, creatures. There's like a human clothes section. There's, you know, cow clothes section. There's a frog clothes section. There's just a bunch of different animals. There's sections for so many different animals. And it's at this time that they begin to realize that there doesn't seem to be anyone in this store. There's no one here. There's no one in this store besides them. Like, when they walked in, no workers greeted them. And even as they walk around, they don't see any of the workers. Like, it's just them. And it confuses them, but they're having a good time. You know, the worker's probably in the back. You know, Bert, let's not worry about it. I'm sure the worker's in the back. When we're ready to check out, they'll come out and they'll help us at the register. That's it. You know, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it, Bert. And Bert's a little cautious, but it's like, yeah, you know, you're probably right, Alyssa. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the cow section. I have been dying to find myself a cute little red dress for when we go out to the club. And the two split off. They go their own, because, like, the cow section is not next to the human section, so they kind of have to, they're on opposite ends of the store, actually. And so the two of them have to split if they each want to go to their own section and shop. And they're still oblivious to the fact that this chameleon is following them. The chameleon has entered the store, and he looks between the two before following Bert. And he is just slowly following Bert. He is absolutely the wrong color the entire time. Like, anytime that he changes colors, he's like a more obvious color than the previous one. So, like, you know, maybe he's like a light brown or like a mid dark brown on like a black tile, and then the next section is like a dark blue, and he's like a bright blue, and then like the next tile's white, and, you know, he's like this like neon pink color. You know, he's doing his thing, but Bert doesn't notice. Bert's not looking down. Like, Bert's a cow. Bert's like a decent size, and this chameleon is like walking along the floor. So we're gonna cut back to Alyssa, okay? So Alyssa is doing her thing. She's shopping. She's having a wonderful time. Like, absolutely amazing. She's popping off. It's so much fun. And she finds a couple shirts, a couple pants, you know, like, she finds what she wants, and she goes to head over to where Bert is. She goes to the cow section. And Bert is nowhere to be seen. Burt seems to have disappeared. She's all by herself. She goes, Burt! Burt! Burt, are you here? Where did you go? Burt! And there's no answer. Burt does not answer her. Instead, what sits where we last saw Burt is a gem. It's a little cow-shaped gem. Like a crystal-like, like one of those little crystal figurines in the shape of a cow that looks eerily like our friend Burt. And Alyssa walks up to it and picks it up. And she examines it. She goes, this is strange. It looks exactly like Burt. But it can't be. I'm sure it's just like, it's just a cow. You know, somebody just made like a cute little cow figurine. Definitely, it's just a cow figurine. It's not Burt. Because Burt has a little birthmark. Burt has a little birthmark on the back of their leg, and Alyssa turns the little figurine and looks at the back leg of this figurine. And there's a little heart mark right where Burt's birthmark always sat on their leg. And Alyssa pales. And she goes, Burt? Hello? Is someone here? Hello? Hello? And now we're going to cut. We are going to move our story on over to the next day. We're going to time skip to the next day, where at the little town outside of the mall, the place that you have to go to take the bus to get to the mall, there's a newspaper. And on that newspaper, the headline reads, Human Alyssa and her cow friend Burt missing at the underwater mall. And that is where we end our story, our first story of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hello everyone, Editing Tay back, and I hope you enjoyed the story. I had so much fun telling the story. I literally just asked Chad to give me names, words, locations, a genre, things like that, and we told stories. It was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I will see you guys in a week with our next story. Goodbye!